Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus, and I'm back again. I just couldn't stay away. The people of America is going through a lot of pain and suffering, and Donald Trump is making sure that they are aware that it's going to be happening every day. He is playing them as stupid fools, knowing that he's ripping them off, everybody but the rich. He's ripping them off for the benefit of the rich. So I want to take this moment and tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go again. Donald Trump is not the president of the United States, according to the Constitution of the United States. According to the Constitution, there are many rules that have been identified that many of you who study, many of you who call yourself smart, are aware of and know that Trump is not the president. He's a mob boss. Many of you have seen the mob on television. You've seen people that come from another country and they come into a country and they do not want to engage themselves according to the established order. Maybe because where they came from, they didn't have to, or what they're trying to do here is the same thing they were doing there, and this is just new territory. But what they do is basically come and try to exact from others stuff that they do not or is not entitled to, and if they can't get it the way they asked to have it or demanded to have it, then they want to cause some pain and suffering on the people, put fear in them, put a gang behind them to make sure that they fall in line. Well, see, that's what Trump has done. Trump is one of the most vicious, evil people in this country that I've ever heard of. And I say that because it seems like everything that comes out of Trump's mouth is a lie. It seems like he is afraid of the truth. He seems that the only stuff that he wants to be associated with is ugly, dirty stuff. Oh, yes, he will pretend that he doesn't by saying that everybody else wants to be like that. When everybody else is not saying anything, they might be a little like that. But he is trying to draw attention to them being just like that with the idea that he is not like that and that they should trust him. When in reality, he is the one exactly like that. He is a crook. He's a hater. He's a racist. He's a bigot. He's an anti God human being. Donald Trump is an anti God human being. And you have heard me say that perhaps God put Donald Trump here on this earth, this anti God individual, just to show America how ungodly we as a people are. Look at the Republican Party. The Republican Party, mostly all of them, except a few, bend their knee to the devil. If Trump was a devil, I didn't call him the devil earlier. I called him anti God. Mostly the Republican Party have bent their knee to the anti God. Now, it was said, and I don't know if it's true, that in heaven, heaven, a location someplace else, different address, but name heaven, that God, just like the trees and stuff here, he did what he did in heaven, and then he established the angels there too. And the understanding that I got from it is that the angels were to do what God wanted done. They didn't have choice like human beings. And still, the anti-God got up there. And when these guys did not have choice, they made a choice to listen to the evil one. Now, the punishment I heard was they got kicked out of heaven. Now we hear that we human beings are established on this earth, not like the angels, but with choice. We have a choice to do like the angels were instructed. We have choice here to do like God wants us to do, and that is to live as though we're in heaven, or exercise our own choice and do whatever anybody says do, whether it's you or whether it's out of any one of the 8 billion people. And I'm sure most of those would be different. And some people would be bowing to him, talking about it's right when there's only one right. And the one that is right is the one that leads to peace and prosperity and freedom and joy and happiness and the fulfillment of dreams and a satisfied life. There's only one system that does that, and that's the system of God, which is a simple system. I know you try to make it complicated. It's not really complicated. It's a simple system. And that system says this: you honor God, the creator of this earth where we live, the creator of this earth where we breathe, the creator of this earth where our food comes from, the creator of this earth where our education comes from, the creator of this earth where our health care comes from, the creator of this earth where our transportation comes from, the creator of this earth where our infrastructure comes from, the creator of this earth where our technological stuff, advancements like computers and AI, all of that comes from this earth by a creator that is invisible, but all the stuff that we can point at, see, is the evidence that that power exists. Now tell me, anywhere on earth, is there one can claim that? And if no one can claim that, then why not honor the only one that can claim that? Now, if that power wanted that, all of that to happen, what did that power say to us? Respect that power, and what else? Love yourself? Yes, but not just that. Love everybody else as if it were you. That's simple. Honoring God and treating people like you want to be treated. Now, what that does is open it up for us to receive from God our participation in this life, our career, our job. What are we to do here to be deserving of all of that? Well, God makes it plain and simple. All of that is going to be made by you. And we only want the best of you doing the things that you do. We want the best of doctors. We want the best of engineers, the best of everything. The best of everything. That's what God wants. And you are rewarded because what you love doing, you receive the payday, which is joy. And all that other stuff is just gravy. Gravy, my friends. You are here on this earth, blessed. And on this earth, you are living a dream, even though it involves your career, even though it involves your participation. It is because of that that you experience heaven on earth. Yes, my friends, your needs, your wants, and your desires met. Now, people, because they didn't know any better, what I just shared with you, you probably never heard that before in your life. I almost say it. I know 90% of you have never heard it before in your life because you've heard that the only way this can happen is if you're loaded with money. And so, in order to have that happen and needing money, you do everything. You lie, you cheat, you steal, you terrorize, you hate, you racist, you bigots, you murder, you go into war, bomb people, all of that, trying to acquire what God has given to you simple by treating people like you want to be treated and honoring God over all the old stuff that other folks say. Your only respect and responsibility to the other people of the earth is to make sure that you do nothing to harm them or cause them pain on the one hand, and everything that you do benefits everyone, none uniquely, but everyone. Now, go ahead on back out there and honor Donald Trump. And I know you'll be in churches tonight talking about how much you love God, but just go ahead on. You're not fooling God. You're not fooling anybody because the hell that you're living in is the evidence that you're not fooling anybody. You might not be able to understand the pain because you have nothing to compare with. You don't have anything to compare with God because you don't know God. Those you listen to don't tell you about God. What I have just shared with you, you don't believe. But deep down inside, you wish it were true. All you got to do is try it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus saying goodbye for now.